The 2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
With Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Aristotle, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Wizards in Washington. The Wizards with some momentum in their favor. It's an opportunity for them in a top-tier matchup to rise to the occasion. These are the measuring stick games that push you to take your game to the next level. And guys, let's talk John Wall, the leader of this team without a doubt. When they struggle, though, does he get too much of the blame, Kenny?
No, that comes with the price tag of being a max contract player, the leader of your team, all of those things, the face of the franchise. The best player gets the credit, but he also gets the criticism.
I agree with that, but as good as Wall is, there are four other guys on the floor, and they all should share responsibility for a loss, not just the max guy, Kenny.
And now we send you to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Live from Washington, D.C., we bring you to the Verizon Center, the home of the Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. The Washington Wizards come into this one after their win against the New Orleans Pelicans.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
You know, I think one of their keys, they were relentless. It put constant pressure on the defense that could never quite adjust to them.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Tristan Thompson is out there with Jefferson, and it's Irving at the point. Now here's Wall, Beal, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Wizards.
Now, we all know John Wall has been the subject of media scrutiny during his tenure in D.C., and so much expected out of him that when the team comes up short, obviously the blame falls on him. He is the leader, but sometimes it feels as if he's the only player to get blamed.
They get it back. On defense, the Cavaliers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
Well, I don't think it's overstatement to call that an embarrassing defensive effort. Shooters were wide open from everywhere.
Well, with Wall in the media, Wall himself said that he'll make sure to read every critical piece about him. The thinking is, Doris, you can't just read articles when you're playing well. He'll use any criticism as motivation.
And isn't that, Kevin, exactly what the great players do? They find motivation wherever they can. And I think you have to give credit to John Wall for not shying away from criticism, right? What makes you get better other than when people are challenging you?
Jefferson's shot is off. Wizards have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Tyronn Lue.
Well, Kevin, the crucial aspect in his mind is making things tough for them inside. He said they're a physical team, and they bring a lot of intensity. If we don't respond when they push us, we'll just get bullied all game. We're going to get down in the paint tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Morris kicks to Gortat. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gortat's got his first basket.
Well, make no mistake, this guy a high percentage finisher inside. Gortat can finish with either power or finesse.
The screen from Thompson. Trying to get back on track. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Tristan Thompson has improved his scoring efficiency, Doris, every season in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Kevin, this is not a go-to scorer, more of a garbage buckets type player, but he's learning how to be effective. And he's also improving as a decision maker. Last season, his best ever assist-to-turnover ratio. You know, guys, you could make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power forward's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
No good on the second free throw. And Thompson able, Doris, to defend the 4 and 5 spot pretty well.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you love his ability to be able to bang inside and also move laterally when he's away from the rim. And though he's not a great shot blocker, he gives you just enough rim protection when you play him at the 5 spot.
Now Beal after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Pull-up jumper. Shumpert with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to LeBron. And he converts the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Down low. It's stolen by Jefferson. There's the feed to James. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
And here's Wall. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New Orleans.
And really took advantage of the opposition's careless play, especially on defense. He racked up all the steals.
Here's Shumpert after the made shot from Bradley Beal. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert against Beal. And it's blocked.
Well, with that 7'1" wingspan for Otto Porter, he can provide some shot blocking.
Now Beal. He picked up 12 points in their last one against New Orleans.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Irving kicks to Thompson. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. Outside jumper. Back to Irving. Knocked away. Gortat with the steal.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
16 feet away. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
Hey, guys, you have to like the way Beal is working himself to the free throw line. Great scorers make a living there. You know, we've seen the last few seasons Bradley Beal take a big jump as a player, and it's not only his ability to knock down threes, that he's always been able to do. It's his overall offensive and defensive game where he's more complete.
And that one falls for Beal. And for Beal, who continues to improve, he knows that in order to be a game changer, Doris, on the floor, he has to be deadly wherever he is with the ball.
You know, I think, Kevin, there is no doubt that Beal can take his game to another level this season. He's done much better moving without the ball to get easy looks and create space, and he is much more engaged in the little things that you need to be an elite shooting guard.
Well, Doris, we're at the point of the year now where nicks and cuts and bruises, they all begin to accumulate. Depth is such an important thing for teams, isn't it?
I think it's hard to win in the NBA without some measure of depth. You think over 82 games, inevitably somebody's going to be nicked up to the point where playing effectively is going to be a problem. I don't think, Kevin, in this day and age, and Golden State's a perfect example how crucial depth is to winning.
And for a coaching staff to sell the fact that, hey, your chance is right around the corner.
And I think that's one thing that surprises me is how an NBA player could not play for maybe 2 months, but they keep themselves, because of their level of of professionalism. They keep themselves always ready.
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
Wow.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Outside Irving. Buries it from three-point range.
But Kyrie's so confident shooting from beyond the arc. No defense is going to get in his way.
Irving with the steal. Pass to Shumpert. The dish to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Washington.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
There's a screen by Gortat. Outside, Beal. Gortat with the screen for Beal. From deep three-point range, they get it back. It's good. Gortat's got 6.
That's called battling your way for the second chance opportunity. Gortat is a real handful.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. There are a lot of great things that Gortat does on the floor, Doris, but you feel that he doesn't sometimes get enough credit for his rebounding.
Well, I think you'd probably concur with that, Kevin, because year after year, Gortat is near the top of the league in rebounding. This guy's one of the best at tipping the ball to himself to secure the rebound. And not only does he get a lot, Kevin, but he does it in limited amounts of time. There are a lot of guys getting a lot more minutes at that position.
Satoransky's checked in for Beal. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jones comes in for Jefferson. And it's Korver in for Iman Shumpert. And so here's Cleveland. 7-point differential. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively. Drew a lot of fouls in that
game. 2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
Now here's Korver. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York.
Guys, we know Kyrie can score from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
Here is Wall. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. To the paint. Satoransky gets the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Irving. James outside. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
I'll tell you, when LeBron is working near the rim, his strength becomes readily apparent.
Here's Satoransky. Wall a screen on Irving. And Satoransky kicks to Gortat. Bucket is good. Gortat's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Irving dishes to James. LeBron with a screen on Wall. LeBron outside. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, even the best defense can't stop LeBron James from draining shots in the paint like there. He is just so gifted that close to the rim.
Here's Satoransky. Here's Morris. They get the rebound. Wall out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Washington.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
The pass to Gortat goes back up. And that one is off. And Cleveland will come the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
It's stolen by Wall. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wasted no time on that one. Wall's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, defense leading to offense. Wall with the anticipation, making it all happen.
Outside Irving. Morris against LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
I love what I see from him this quarter. Very decisive and very accurate.
Left side, Wall. Here's Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now, here is Irving. He has 5. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Wall kicks to Morris. Good on the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside. You think about the Wizards roster, it's a real mix of young and veteran players. And the question is, as those vets age, can their young players take that step forward and keep them competitive?
Now Wall, following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Wall against Jones. High post try. And that one comes up a bit short. And the Wizards' 2016 draft pick conveyed to Phoenix in a trade for Markieff Morris.
Well, Kevin, we've seen this is a franchise not opposed to trading picks for veteran talent. They did that for Marcin Gortat, and I like that trade for them. The danger, though, is if you get stuck in the middle with no room to grow. Let's see where they go from here.
Here is Gortat after Kyle Korver's bucket. And Gortat kicks to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. The outside leaner. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Outside Irving. James, the pass to Irving. Gortat with the block.
The swat by Gortat. He doesn't chase blocks, but he can send them back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
Going the other way.
That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving with it. He has 7. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
You know, this lead built partially on extra possessions, and if you control the glass the way they have, you hold a crucial advantage.
They've got Bradley Beal. Burke is out there with Thornton. Then there's Oubre, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Outside for Beal. The shot. Thornton no good. The Cavaliers trailing. Irving double team. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Liggins. He's guarded by Thornton. Right side jumper. Uncovered. That shot missing. And the Wizards now going the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And here is Thornton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clock at 6. That shot is off. Good D by Thompson. It's a close game here in Washington. Now Irving. 10 points for him. Back to Fry. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Washington shooting from the field. 44%. Not bad. And Kyrie Irving, the MVP of Team USA back in the 2014 World Cup. You know, Doris, when the lights are brightest, he's usually at his best.
And that's what you hope for, Kevin, right? This is a guy who's won the three-point shootout. He's won an All-Star MVP and the Rising Stars MVP. Elite competition seems to bring out the best in him. And when he heats up, he can take over.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, LeBron James has stepped up over the years, both on and off the court. Of course, he plays with that reckless abandon, but off the floor, he's been very involved and vocal about social issues. And more dramatically, he entrusted his marketing empire to his childhood friends. LeBron recalled, people called it the worst decision ever. All this to 3 guys who didn't finish college. We got dirt thrown on all of us, but I always believed in him. Kevin, you can't say it hasn't worked out.
He's broken the mold, D.A. Thank you. Now, here's Burke. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Now here's Oubre, guarded by Fry. Releases. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Irving kicks to Fry. That one falls. Fry's got his second basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Screen by Smith. Jumper off the screen. He kicks to Burke. Pass to Oubre. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here now is the 2K leaderboard over the past month. These teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Wizards 5th.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Count it. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Boy, spotted his teammate on the move, put the assist perfectly placed out in front of him, leading him right to the rack.
He dishes it to Fry. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Liggins. It's not going to go for him. And Washington the other way now. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Channing Frye. Washington shooting reasonably well, 45%. And Thornton kicks to Oubre. Here's Burke. Offline with his three. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Liggins dishes to Irving. Screen by Jefferson. Left side Irving. Jefferson passing to Shumpert. 4 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Burke kicks to Oubre.
Come to me.
Screen by Smith. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Shumpert.
Come to me.
From the baseline. Beal can't get it to go. Cavaliers leading. Here's Liggins. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside Irving. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now here's Burke. He averages about 5 points a game. Screen by Smith. Beal, that's for 2. Beal can't get that one to fall.
You know, something's off. His shot mechanics, perhaps, and they need him to shoot it well right now.
Screen by Jefferson. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
But Kyrie doing his thing out there, setting up his teammates. A point guard in every sense of the word.
Burke with it, picked up by Thompson. Releases. But he gets it back. Burke kicks to Thornton. Dishes it to Beal. Inside, stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. The kick out to Irving. Takes the 3, drills the 3-pointer.
Timeout.
And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Kyrie Irving, one of the most explosive scorers in the league, perhaps the best crossover in the entire NBA. Lightning quick in either direction, strings them together to leave defenders grasping at thin air.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Smith. Morris comes in for Kelly Oubre. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And John Wall subbed in for Burke. James checked in for Cleveland. So it's Washington now, trailing here by 8. You talk about Irving scoring. He can go for 50 on any given night.
Well, Kevin, listen, he's got the pull-up threes. He can finish around the rim. He's a shoot-first point guard and not a bad fit playing alongside a point forward like LeBron.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
Down low, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. And the first one drops. And Doris, we have a moment here. A question from one of our fans out there wants to know, in your opinion, what position in the NBA right now you feel has the deepest wealth of players?
Well, I think it's hard to dispute that we're living in the age or the golden age of point guards. And I would begin with one who has so many titles, and that's Tony Parker. So I know everyone describes Chris Paul as the best point guard in the league, and I probably concur with that sentiment. But championships matter, and so Tony Parker's in that discussion. But you're also seeing the evolution. look at a guy like Russell Westbrook. I would say a non-traditional point guard, but the ferocity with which he plays, the athleticism, if you allow him into open space, he's going to destroy you. Then you look at the elite level speed that a John Wall attacks the position with. You look at a guy like Stephen Curry, the league's MVP, and the extraordinary handle and combination of handle and perimeter jump shot, and now the confidence to go in, use all the tools at his disposal to score inside. I don't want to leave anybody out. And, I'm just naming a few guys off the top of my head. I could go on and on and on about great point guards in this league. Hard to dispute that we're in the golden age of point guards.
Here's Liggins. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. James kicks to Liggins. Feeds it to Korver. Shoots the three. Korver missing again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Wall. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. LeBron outside. He feeds it to Liggins. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. James, and again it's Cleveland.
Well, LeBron's going to put in work from the mid-range if you start to give him that kind of space.
Morris a screen, and Satoransky kicks to Wall. Pass to Satoransky, and there's the feed to Gortat. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Porter, no luck.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
How about the closeout? Gave no room to operate. Great effort.
Now here's James. Kicks it to Liggins. The screen from Thompson. Here's Liggins. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
That's nice technique on the glass. You leverage your position and your size to pull that in.
Passes it to Satoransky. Here's Wall. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Wall's got 6 points.
I'd say that's a good contest right there, but John Wall is locked in.
Porter against James. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He's been so accurate from the floor tonight, really helping them stay ahead.
There's a screen by Gortat. From deep, Wall. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Liggins. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wizards trail by 8. 1:37 left in the first half of the game. Here's Satoransky, defended by Jefferson. Back to Porter. And here's Wall outside. It's good from long range. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the spot-up opportunity, right? A nice confidence booster for John Wall.
1:09 left in the first half. And Liggins kicks to James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
Guys, I want you to think about this. Last season, LeBron goes from 26th to 13th on the all-time scoring list. Starts off with Patrick and finishes out above the great Oscar Robertson, a player with whom he's been compared quite often.
Free throw good, James. And it seems, Doris, that LeBron has plenty of good basketball left ahead of him. Where do you think, though, at the end, he'll rank in scoring when it's all said and done?
Well, for me, Kevin, that #1 spot is always tough to crack, but I think LeBron's got a chance. He becomes the youngest player last year to get 25,000 points. If he stays healthy and plays through his late 30s, he's absolutely top 3.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Wall dishes to Morris. That one good for 2.
Well, terrific ball movement there, and once again, John Wall finds the right man at the right time.
LeBron outside. The dish to Fry. LeBron is screen on Gortat. Korver gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Satoransky. Morris a screen. Here's Wall. And James pulls it down.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
To the paint. Good. Fry's got 6 in the quarter.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
And we finished one half of basketball. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, friends and neighbors. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 15 points, 2 steals, and 4 assists. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Irving's been doing a great job of running offense for them. He's having one of those games where he's going to beat you either by his scoring or his passing. Ernie, this guy's in full attack mode. He's not taking the sideways approach, and he's coming straight at him.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Wizards.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome back to our nation's capital, everyone, with the Capitol building itself in our spotlight as we return to action here in Washington, D.C. And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
Amazing, because they're always a focal point for the defense and always looking for ways to take him out of the game, and that didn't happen in this first half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Cleveland, Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Jefferson is out there with Thompson, and it's Irving at the 1. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Gortat's got 8 rebounds in this game. Inside. Wall passes to Morris. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Morris has got the first bucket of the third here for the Wizards. Cleveland leading by 5. LeBron with it. The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. Shoots. Rebound, Washington. Gortat's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Porter dishes the Wall. Morris with the screen for Wall. And there's the pass to Morris. Morris a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. Great D that time from Irving. Well, the Cavaliers shooting well. 50% from the floor.
If you look at the Cavs offense, I think there's a lot to like. They can shoot it. They're sure-handed with the basketball, and they're very good at attacking the offensive glass.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Amon Shumpert. And Wall kicks to Morris. Irving with the steal. In the corner, it's James. Lets it go with a 3. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, 1 out of 4 to begin the second half. Not in rhythm yet.
Morris, no good.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Outside Jefferson. Morris with the rebound.
You know, coming out of the break, you want a fast start. They go 1 for 5.
Outside, Wall. Morris with a screen on Shumpert. Wall passes to Morris. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Morris has got 8.
How about the balance, the effort? Markieff Morris takes the hit, still able to convert.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron dishes to Thompson. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Wall against Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Jefferson kicks to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Outside Jefferson. Again, the miss by Jefferson. Wizards trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
You know, tried to do it there instead of look for his teammates, and I think he'll pass the next time.
And a wide open look for Irving. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Irving with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Puts up a 3. But they recover it. Gortat with the rebound. Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Beal's shot is good.
Boy, a dead eye like Beal, you better close out and force him to put it on the deck.
Screen by Jefferson. Irving kicks to Thompson. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 11.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Gortat. Kelly Oubre comes in for Morris. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Trey Burke subbed in for John Wall. Burke with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Doris, you've worked with so many coaches in so many different ways throughout your career. You were a player and you were an assistant coach yourself, and as a broadcaster now. Do you ever see yourself maybe back on the sidelines?
Yeah, you know, that's how I started my career, Kevin. I've always thought that when my broadcasting career is over, I miss the competition. I miss working with a group of players to sort of achieve something special. So no question, I see myself back there. I think everyone knows Cleveland is the team to beat in the East. They steamrolled through the Eastern Conference a year ago. And I think as long as their roster stays pretty much intact, they've got to continue to exert that dominance.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And this Cavs team, a veteran-laden group, Doris, no question about that. And they're great, but do they have a way to get even better?
Well, it's interesting because their core players are either at their peak or perhaps on the downswing, and they probably need to luck out in the draft or free agency to move the needle from here.
6 on the shot clock. Irving from long range. Here's LeBron. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
But guys, don't you just love the activity LeBron is playing with on the offensive end? He's flying around this floor right now.
So it's the Wizards now. And here is Burke. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Oubre sets the screen for Burke. 5 on the clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And the Wizards looking to build a new practice facility south of the Verizon Center on the grounds of the former St. Elizabeth's Hospital. Doors expected to be completed in 2018.
And Kevin, this is a project that will include housing and retail space, a 5,000-seat arena for the women's basketball team. Nice to see some development in a neighborhood, Ward 8, that could use the extra tax dollars.
And the Wizards looking to play a more spread-out system, spacing the floor with shooters.
As you know, though, Kevin, it's not just about shooting. To play that style, you need players who can shoot the 3 and attack closeouts off the bounce to create for themselves or teammates. That's where some of their players need to grow.
Burke hits them both. The Cavaliers leading by 4. LeBron outside. Here's the screen. He kicks it to Fry. That shot off the mark. And Washington the other way now. Burke the pass to Beal. He dishes it to Oubre. Smith sets the pick for Oubre. And Beal kicks to Smith. And the shot goes down. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Listen, this guy's got the green light at any time, but Beal with the nice look to set up the open shot.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Hit. One shot. I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feeling.
No, he's having one of those stretches where you just have to stand back and admire the work he's putting in on the basketball court. I love seeing LeBron James back in wine and gold, guys. I mean, I think he's here where he belongs and isn't going anywhere else. You know, nevertheless, he's kept that player option after every season, something that gives him a lot of control over his future.
Burke kicks to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Bradley Beal is rolling.
Cleveland leading by 3. To the middle. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. Top of the key, Beal. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Beal's got 19 points. And LeBron with a huge voice, it seems, in the Cavaliers' decision-making. Everything from roster decisions, Doris, to who's the head coach.
Well, there's always a lot of questions about how much power LeBron wields in any organization he plays for. It would be a tricky balance for any head coach because you're in the lead role. For LeBron, he's a great player, and he wants to put greatness around him.
Here's Beal after the made shot from Iman Shumpert. And Beal kicks to Oubre. To Beal. Shot clock at 6. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Thornton against Shumpert. To the middle. Here's Jones. And the layup is good. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Screen by Smith. Here's Beal, and off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 21.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
In the corner, Thornton with it. Pass to Burke. Smith dishes to Beal. Screen by Smith. And stolen by Fry. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And the veteran Fry just continues to build upon his fine career. A big man with a sweet touch from the distance. You know, Channing Frye, guys, a guy acquired by Cleveland last season at the trade deadline. I think he's been crucial. The ability to space the court at either power forward or center and on a very reasonable contract.
Satoransky's checked in for Beal. DeAndre Liggins, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Korver comes in for Shumpert. And both free throws good for Fry. And Doris, you look at advanced statistics. Channing Frye, a better player than some might realize.
Well, I think, Kevin, rebounding is where he hurts you. Underrated defensively and, of course, close to 40% from three-point range. That provides spacing for all of their star talent.
Now, here's Oubre. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Burke. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland leading by 5. On its way from Irving for 2. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Now Burke dishes to Thornton. Screen by Smith. And another miss by Washington.
That was an extremely weak screen. I mean, he clearly didn't want to sacrifice his body right there.
Up the floor. And Satoransky kicks to Burke. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Again, Irving missing.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Here's Satoransky. The shot's good. Satoransky's got his third basket of the night right there.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Now here's Irving. 15 points in the game. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Burke, the pass to Satoransky. Smith dishes to Burke. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots it. Good D by Irving.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
What a brutal stretch for him, just trying to work his way out of it, which is harder than it sounds.
Now here's Korver. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Not the strongest play defensively, though. I mean, he was taken out by that screen far too easily.
Here's Burke, trailing here by 8. Thornton for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
It's about awareness and an ability to get out on the shot and disrupt without fouling. Beautiful.
Now, here is Irving. Another miss by Irving.
He's been off and on tonight, and that one didn't fall for him, but they still hold the advantage in this one.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And Satoransky kicks to Burke, feeds to Smith. Here's Satoransky, guarded by Korver. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Cleveland leading by 8. In the corner, Irving with it. And it's blocked. Now here's Burke, covered by Irving. Smith's shot is good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. Clock is clearly on their side.
Yeah, they can make this the last possession of the quarter if they're smart about it.
Now, here is Irving. Burke covering. Here's the screen. Korver kicks to Irving. The offensive rebound. It could go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Wizards trail by 6. Morris pairs with Gortat down low. Satoransky there with Wall, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 8th assist in the game. Morris against LeBron. Five on the clock. Pulls it up. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Inside, here's Morris. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
To the middle. Fry, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Just an example of Fry working down low for buckets. Just superb body control when he has the ball in the low post.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, for Markieff Morris, it feels like he has found a home here in Washington. As soon as he was traded to the team, he felt welcomed and enjoys, Doris, the close-knit relationship the team has within its roster.
And you know what, Kevin, for Morris, that's a big deal to him. He is at his best when he's comfortable with the situation he's in. And if he feels welcomed, he'll focus on his play, and that is when he's at his best. And listen, he might become a fan favorite with the way he will gush on about this Wizards organization.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Jones. Good on both.
Boy, when you see Markieff Morris, you can't help but think about what went down in Phoenix with him. There certainly was some fighting going on between him and other teammates. He demanded a trade several times, eventually just taken out of the rotation. even though his skill was good enough to be on the floor.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Got a piece of it. Here's Gortat. No good off the front iron. With Morris and his Phoenix exit, eventually, Doris, he was traded to the Wizards, and that was a move that was probably best for everyone involved.
Right, Kevin. It made you wonder why they didn't do it sooner. Things started to go south in Phoenix when Markieff felt betrayed by the organization for trading his brother away. And luckily, all that's in the past, and Markieff can focus on just playing basketball.
Here's Wall. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Morris with a screen on James. Wall. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Porter against James. The screen from Thompson. Here's Shumpert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Beal, stolen by Thompson. The feed to James. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, guys, you can feel the electricity in the air when LeBron gets the ball. He is grooving right now.
Washington calls timeout. And Kyle Korver in 2015 winning the Sportsmanship Award, and more importantly, his first All-Star appearance at the age of 33.
Yeah, pretty rare to see that, but credit his dedication. He continues to work on his game, work on his body, and he gets better and better. Not content to be a shooting specialist, he wants to have a complete game.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys,
Gortat wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 9 assists now tonight. Wall against Korver. He feeds it to James. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit from in close.
All the credit goes to the defense, preventing a terrific finisher like that from throwing it down. Boy, very surprising he clanked that one. Everybody in the building thought that was down.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Shumpert. Kicks to Korver. Goes up at the stripe. Connects. The jumper drops. Korver's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
Well, nice look to get a good shot. Shumpert very alert on that play.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Inside. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Wall. 14 points for Markieff Morris.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside Korver. Passes it to LeBron. Screen by Jefferson. James. And again, LeBron missing. Wizards trail by 8. Outside Beal. The dish now to Wall. Now the pass to Gortat. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Thompson. LeBron with it. The screen from Thompson. Outside Shumpert. He tries for three. Washington with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Morris passes to Beal. That one's good from the corner. Beal's got 11 points here in just the second half.
With his athleticism and that beautiful jumper, Beal has a chance to be one of the best two guards in the NBA.
LeBron outside. Jacks up a three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Wizards trail by 6. And Beal kicks to Gortat. The Wizards working the ball around now. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, shooters are necessary to win in this league, and Porter can provide that kind of floor spacing.
Korver dishes to LeBron. To end the drought. Another miss by James.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
It feels like he's forcing things, getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him.
Now, here is Morris. Down low, deflects the pass, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Yeah, I think that's where you swing the ball around. Try and find a better passing angle.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Cleveland. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That's a horrific turnover. There's just no excuse to throw the ball away like that.
Cleveland leading by 3. To the inside. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
To the middle. Here's Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Gortat's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Jefferson against Morris. Irving for 3. Wall with some nice D.
Neither coach nor his teammates are pleased with the way he's playing. He's simply got to adjust his shot selection.
Morris a screen. Morris with the screen for Wall. And again, Washington with the triple.
It just comes off so aggressively. Wall so hard to guard.
Here's Irving. From 17 feet out, Jefferson passing to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Wall kicks to Porter. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. James outside. Misses off the right iron. Washington trailing. Here's Wall, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Important possession there, and John Wall getting it done.
Wall against Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. And a wide open look for Porter. Chance there to take the lead, missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Out to Thompson. Fires it up. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. And that's 19 points for Kyrie Irving.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Thompson with the rebound.
Who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
Here's Jefferson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now a 4-point Cleveland lead.
You know, those points courtesy of an excellent entry pass into the post.
Wall against Irving. Here's Morris. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Morris has got 12 points in just the second half. Outside Irving. This one for 3. Washington with the rebound. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. A 3 from Morris. No good that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. It's stolen by Morris. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Irving with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shot's good by Jefferson. Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Morris a screen. Wall dishes to Beal. Morris with the screen for Beal. Off the screen. And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside Irving. The screen from Thompson. Irving passes to Shumpert. Clock at 6. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. Jefferson dishes to Shumpert. Wall against Irving. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Washington with the rebound.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
A quick basket and an even quicker foul's the play.
There's Beal with the 3. Beal with another miss. And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 4. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Now, Irving is so versatile as a scorer. Outstanding free throw shooter, too.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He shows the killer instinct and puts the game away at the line.
Washington calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 11 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an and one, a 2-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
From deep, Wall. Thompson with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Oubre, no good. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Tristan Thompson. And it's become a routine night for him with his regular double-double once again. He does that as easily as ordering that number 2 combo.
He shot efficiently tonight. I mean, wow. Like, some nights when you shoot 50%, guys are jumping around the locker room excited. But 60% to shoot at that level is remarkable.
It's amazing how often he was able to slash right through the defense and get to the rim for an easy deuce. Come on, man. They couldn't stop his penetration, Ernie. All those points he racked up from the paint made a big difference.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, a spectacular, just great. I mean, see ya.
Good night.